Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. I'm I'm not gonna lie. I've been sitting here for about an hour, low key, high key, trying to figure out, why Spirit is having me talk about today, what Spirit is having me actually read today and do today. And I I never I just said I questioned why. But okay. I never question the things Spirit has me do. What I want to know is, why am I doing this, Spirit, so that way I can have an understanding on what's going on what I need to, is there something I need to be learning, or is there, enhancing my communication with Spirit? Getting me and Spirit have a very different relationship. Spirit knows how to talk to me, because, you know, and Spirit said that it's because of what Spirit is asking me to do that makes this different. Because you hear people all the time, and they talk about, you know, their lives, but they don't talk about their lives. They want you to relate to them, and they don't give you anything to relate to. And okay. I did this one time before. In one of my earlier, I can't even remember which one, but Spirit said that someone needs to know this isn't a one of. I have books. I have books of things that I have written down. And because writing was always my escape, I always felt like I was free. I was so free. I couldn't be judged by my words. I felt like, and I still feel like, my words, my feelings, once I write them down, they change things. Things change. And at first I was wanting it to change how I was feeling. But it comes with practice, and it comes with time. So today, Spirit has me reading some things to you. Because I speak to you from an experience not many people can understand, that not many people can relate to. I'm speaking to you in a way that when you hear people speak online, you're not hearing them say. I'm being really candid. And what I'm about to do is read to you from my own personal journals. These are words written down. And I want to share them with you, so that way you can understand that this is a journey, and you're not on it alone. And we've all gone through some shit for some time to get here. but that it's definitely a process, and your story is your testimony. This is from January 4th, 1998. Just so there's a point of reference, I was born in 1980. I was born in November 1980. So I was almost 18 at this time. But this is from January 4th, 1998. Going to the store today, I saw something very nice. A pair of black pants with a buckle on the front side. Mom suggested to try it on, and maybe if I liked them, she'll see if there was any way that she could possibly get them for me. So I went to try them on, and they fitted perfectly fine. And then I looked at the size and didn't know what to do. It seemed as if a giant 24 was looking back at me. I wanted to cry but couldn't because it was too big a shock for me. Mom asked to see me in them and said they fit just fine. She could possibly take them up in the waist and then they would be all the way all right. I went back in the room and took them off to see if they were possibly wider than the mirror, and they were, and it didn't surprise me. I changed pants and told Mom that me and the pants weren't meant to be. She kept asking me why, and I told her that the pants weren't made for me. She said I was lying and kept asking still more. The more and more she kept asking, the more my cool went out the door. In the end, I broke down and told her why guy clothes were my thing. I told her it was because they were the only things that could fit me. She said she understood what I was saying, but boy, was she wrong. She said she used to be bigger than me, but again, she was wrong. She said we'll talk to a doctor about the problem we have. We don't have a problem because the problem's mine and it's bad. I said, all right, because I knew she was lying. Because when it comes to my weight, I might as well be flying. You see, my weight is like a yo-yo. It continuously goes up and down. But for the longest time lately, my weight goes every way but down. I can't run because of my knees. I can't see because of my eyes. So that means I can't exercise and life will just pass me by. I guess I'll stay fat forever, and not the pretty, hot, and tempting kind. I'll never be pretty, hot, and tempting unless some foreign guy is talking about my behind. I'll never even be pretty, so my weight won't be distracted. Being ugly and fat don't go. It only sadly clashes. Bad things seem to only happen to me, and I know this is forever. Only what bad things that will happen will bring mean people together. I'm not the victim of circumstance or some bad fate or destiny, but out of 5 million people, it had to be me. Being fat and unable to exercise isn't really any fun. People always pick at me and laugh because I can't run. My size is one big joke, and big is what I mean. I wish I could fall down into a bottomless pit and forever never be seen. This next one is from February 8th, 1998. On February 8th, 1998, going to the store was a very big mistake. First we went to It's Fashion, and I just looked around, wondering what I should get next time I'm downtown. Then we went to Cato's, and the misery began. I walked into the dressing room with a pair of pants in my hand. Next thing I knew, I was up to three huge pair of pants that just didn't fit me. I then tried on another pair. It was the same thing, you see. Sizes 22 to 26 couldn't fit me. Fatter I get when it's supposed to go the other way. Fatter I get, I hope I get so fat I roll away. We went back to It's Fashions as if Cato's wasn't enough. I tried on about 5 or 6 pairs of pants. It felt as if someone was calling my bluff. When I say I can't fit something, I mean what I say. All this hurt I feel inside won't ever go away. Fatty, roundy, all off sides. Those are things I hear when I pass people by. Thick, trim, something to see. That's the me I imagine myself to be. 170 pounds. Is that too much to ask? I can't even get down to 200, so 170 is a dream that will last. Nobody understands what I'm feeling, even though they try. And whenever I try to explain, it's as if I'm talking to a fly. Nobody can exactly feel what I do, the pain and humiliation of being the only one among your friends that's so fat as its own situation. Spirit, this is so sad. Spirit, this is so sad. This next one is from January, March, April, May, June, July. This next one is from July 22nd, 1998. And yes, I did count the months on my fingers because I literally only have 7/22/98. So much has went by. So much has happened. Not much will come by concerning my education. How am I going to pay for college if scholarships I don't get? How am I going to college if a car I also don't get? I don't have a job. Nobody will lend me any money. When I say nobody, I mean everybody who's ever had any money. Then I need some clothes that I can't go out and buy. You have to have money to buy things, so I guess I can say goodbye. But it doesn't matter anyway, considering how fat I am. Being so fat is so much fun that I just can't get enough of people calling me names and not being able to buy any clothes. And on top of that, my own clothes don't even fit. Isn't that something sweet? Clothes that I've had for years can't even get to my butt cheeks. I spread like the plague, plump like a pig. A pig is what I am since all I do is get big. People put on roles around me and always play that front. People don't even want to be around me just because I'm plump. I'm a stereotype, you know. There's a name for my disease. It's called obesity, a disease that will always be with me. I can't buy any nice clothes. I can't even walk down the street without people staring and laughing and pushing me to my peak. Guys don't want fat women. That's why I predict for the prom I'll be going single and dancing all alone. My knees wobble when I walk. That's how fat I am. My thighs rub together to make a noise that's really loud. The fat in my legs looks like little craters. If I lay on the side, the grooves can contain water from a waiter. Basically, I have no neck, just a head and some shoulders. I technically don't have arms, just bones holding blubber. I've tried everything to get skinny, to continual exercise, to what the exercise program says on TV. I haven't lost any weight, so it doesn't surprise me to say that nobody else expects me to lose weight. I'll just be fat until my dying day. I want people to remember me for the good I've done, not for how fat I was and how nothing was done. People look at me and cover their food, tell me I'm in the wrong section of a clothes store. Look at me while I eat and look disgusted when they see me coming in the door. Being me is just peachy. Being fat is just fun. Being broke couldn't be any better. Being depressed just adds to the fun. Everyone thinks I'm a hypochondriac of some sorts, that everything is in my head. But if it's all in my head, then why do I breathe hard? Because it took effort to get out of bed. People tell me I look fine just to keep me calm. They don't realize I know they're lying, and that most are saying it for fun. I waddle when I walk. I breathe hard trying to stand up. I get stuck in chairs because I have a big butt. I have no muscles in my legs, no muscles in my arms. My stomach sticks out so everyone can see, and I have trouble getting into cars. My feet hurt when I walk because of my weight. Gravity pulls everything down, so that just makes me feel great. No matter what I eat, from a piece of candy to a meal, people always ask me if I need that and want me to starve against my will. I can't fit no clothes, and all the cute clothes I like aren't even in my size or just don't look right. Nothing fits over my thighs or nothing fits over my butt. I believe if I try to get liposuction, I would make the tube get stuck. All I want to do is be a normal size, somewhere in the teens, but that doesn't look possible. It's just only a vanishing dream. People don't comment on my shape, they comment on my butt. They make it a point to tell me that I'm fat no matter what. They don't care how I feel or how my life will change. They think it's funny to see me cry and tell me I look strange. Nobody wants to comfort me or give me a shoulder to cry on. They just look at me and say, oh well, and tell me it's all my fault. I like how people make me feel when I walk around school wearing a skirt and some heels. They tell me I look like an eel. All I want to do is be accepted, to find somewhere I belong. But this world is on some ill shit, and I'm never going to belong. I'd be better off being invisible or a fly on the wall. Only then will I get the attention I need when someone hits me and I fall. Nobody wants to hug me because they fear my fat rolls. They think they're going to get swallowed and stick to my intestinal fold. So being lonely is what I expect. Being ugly is forever. Being fat is my punishment for wanting normal weather. This is from October 22nd, 1998. I've been sick for 2 weeks straight. That's not counting when I was bait. Bait as in caring for the sick. Who would have thought it would come to this? Chicken soup for him, none for me. I might as well be a termite in a tree. And juice? What the hell is this shit? I damn sure didn't get juice when I started getting sick. It might be pneumonia. Child, please. Nothing but a cold like wind through the trees. Then tell me there's juice in there. Too late now. I was going to steal some of that great orange juice anyhow. You think I don't know this shit, but watch your back 'cause you might get bit. Don't underestimate me. Think I'm dumb. When I make it to the top, guess who won? Don't try to hide shit from me. I act blind, but I can see. Avarice is the root of all evil. Fuck Ava and her rice. I'll feed her to the seagulls. Don't sleep on me because I act stupid. 'Cause like Nev Campbell did my man in Wild Things, in the end, you'll feel stupid. Stupid's what you are. You'll never make it far. But for me, I plan to make it to the top. 'Cause like Puffy said, I thought I told you that I don't stop. You try to bring me down, then try to bring me up. Bitch, stop wasting your time because for you, I don't give a fuck. Then you want to talk about me way behind my back. Snakes also get attacked, so you better watch your back. You put up a front when you're around certain people, but on your own, you act like you come from a church with a steeple. All I got to tell you is fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you too in the corner, 'cause I don't give a damn about you too. This is really sad, Spirit. This is really sad. We're going to fast forward. Is this what's next, Spirit? This date looks funny. Okay. We're going to fast forward to January 13th, 2014. I'm sexy because I'm confident. I'm sexy because I'm strong. I'm beautiful because I'm an individual. I'm beautiful because I don't try to belong. I don't set out to please anyone because I only set out to please myself. I don't look to you for constant assurance because I am sure of myself. I don't need you to do for me. I am capable of doing for myself. I'm not cocky at all. I'm just confident in me. I'm a woman. I'm a goddess. I'm a diva. And I'm everything. Wow. Wow. We're doing this, aren't we? We're doing this. This next one is from August 12th, 2015. So I'm learning very important things about myself that I can no longer deny are facts. I smoke weed. Yes. I've learned it keeps me even in my emotions from being either really high or really low. I don't feel as anxious and as if everything is out of control. I stay focused and I can see problems and ways to fix them instead of just seeing the problem. I've learned I want to be missed by somebody and hear it sometimes in some kind of capacity. I've learned that something is wrong with me because I've been single for so long, haven't had a long relationship or a relationship lasting longer than maybe 6 months rather. I don't know what it is, but something is wrong with me. Sometimes I feel like I'm fighting the urge to say fuck it and lose control. Like I literally feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm fighting another me. I feel like I'm fighting another me who keeps wanting to get out and be free. But that me would have me on doctor prescribed medication. The weed is working now. Do you know how hard it is to talk to people and not be able to say how I really feel for fear that I'll be looked at as crazy? I can't really express my real feelings to anyone. I tried that once. It does something to you to see with your own eyes someone's opinion of you change as you're talking to them. It's like I have to be a public Shay and a private Shay. And the private Shay has been very private for a very long time. I just want to be myself and be happy. But that's not okay. Being myself and being happy. Some things are for everybody. Some things aren't. Being me isn't. This is also from August 12th, 2015. I like to put time stamps on stuff. This was from Wednesday, August 12th, 2015. I was in Pueblo, Colorado. I was in room 137. This was at 10:37 p.m. at the Clarion Hotel. I think I'm fighting a mental breakdown. Like I'm pretty sure of it. Every day I'm fighting it, unless I smoke. But I feel like I'm having to fight a total mental breakdown, like right now, and there's nothing I can do except try so hard to not have one. And I just want to sit on the floor and jump and yell and just lose my shit. The urge to do so is so overwhelming and I have to fight it. Like right now, I just want to laugh and cry and stab this book with this pen until it breaks and then smear the ink on my arms and face and rub myself on the walls. Any questions? God, this is some hard shit. We're going to fast forward from 2015. Now we're going to fast forward to January 19th, 2022. I am thankful. I am blessed. I am abundant. I am grateful. I am favored. I am a mysterious ruler over mysterious ones. I am a child of the King. I am an atmosphere shifter. I am a magician. I am a blessing. I am chosen. I am about my Father's business. I am disciplined. I am one with spirit. I am one with ancestors. I am one with the Most High. I am debt-free. I am a business owner. I am a goddess. I am an empress. I am Serket. I am one with force and power. Ashe, Spirit. I like that. This is from Did I read this? Did I put that paper there, Spirit? Did you? I think you just told me to put this paper here because I'm skimming and I don't remember reading this. This next one is from February 18th, 2022. Spirit has asked me a question. Am I ready? I've been asking for discipline and focus. I'm supposed to fast, fruits and veggies with water and detox tea only. Spirit is asking me, can I commit to something as small as a fast? I can't keep asking for anything if the work I'm putting in is half-assed. I got so mad either yesterday or the day before. I was so mad at myself. I placed my circumstances on the word of someone else and didn't plan for just in case. I should have stayed doing what I was doing with my money, but instead I spent it. I used some, but I spent it. Let's call a fact. But the fact that I was able to claim all the responsibility and recognize where I faulted granted me the gift of a solution for me to get financially grounded. But by paying weekly. I wrote down my bills and made the plan. The only thing I didn't do was pick which day I'm going to do it on. I'm thinking maybe Thursday, but I'm going to check with ancestors to be sure. There's levels to this. That's what just came to me. There's levels to this. Do you know your fear of yourself has kept you in this state you're in? Why are you afraid of giving 100% to you? Do you not think you are worth giving yourself 100%? Because you're not doing that. You're giving yourself between 64 to 81% of you every day. What kind of shit is that, Shay? You give more to other people and things than you do yourself. Excuse me. So you're working hard for other people to do better, but not yourself? Is that what you're saying? Because that's what it sounds like. Vicky hit it right on the head in class this week. She said, we get a taste, just a glimpse of our powers, and we become afraid of ourselves. Yes, there's a little bit of fear in the unknown, but you have spiritual backing, and the fear of one's potential is natural. Letting the fear paralyze you is not. Wow. I'm supposed to rise to limits unknown to my earthly self, but my spiritual self knows. It's time to let go. The proof has shown itself to you, Shay. It's okay. Give yourself over and don't come back. You gave yourself over to the magic once before. Stop being scared of who you are. You are a magical being who can do magical things with your words and thoughts. You can write prophetically, and you can also absorb the negative pain in others and replace it with the calm peace of reassurance. They don't know that this is what's happening. Let's be honest, neither did you till just now. I create a sense of peace in people, a feeling that things are definitely going to be better. But they have to want that and understand change is within first. I don't have all the answers and don't pretend to, but I do ask questions and make people think. Growth starts within. Did I just identify my gift? All right, Spirit, I see what's happening here. This whole time. This next one is from July 6, 2022 at 12:34 a.m. at 1234 a.m. My spirit says anything done is for your greater good. I say, okay, and I am grateful and thankful. There's nothing else to say. I'm a child of the King. Ashe, Spirit. Was that what I was supposed to be? It's funny, that wasn't even what I had. Okay. I'm going to rewind. Let's go to April 18th, 2022. You have to first recognize that you're lost before anything takes place. When you see you're lost, you look for help or direction. When you ask the right source is when you get answers. The source, the universe, the Most High is just waiting for you to say, I'm lost. I need direction. Some of us don't even have enough in us to admit we are lost. We want to do everything on our own. That's earthly. When you live by what's earthly, that's what you get. When you decide to live of divine business, when you stop thinking this earthly realm is it, then the windows of heaven will open up and pour out blessings. Don't make me throw this book, Spirit. Don't make... We're going to make it rain confirmations while I'm trying to do this. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing today. This next one is from September 18th, 2022. There's a difference between when you walk through a door and when Spirit leads you through a door. Make sure you don't let... Oh, my God. I'm going to read that again. I wrote this. This is my on September 18th, 2022. It's 7:22 p.m. Only thing I said, there's a difference between when you walk through a door and when Spirit leads you through a door. Make sure you don't let go of Spirit's hand just because the door is unfamiliar. I should probably read this. I should probably read this. And not only when you're telling me to, Spirit. I should probably read this. This is from October 8th, 2022. I just did my 3-day activation. I couldn't really focus at first. Then I was led to play this Tibetan meditation music, but it sounds like I'm along a small creek or river. I'm still in the woods now. I see the stream. My court, my divine spiritual court, allowed me to see TJ. This is not the first time. My court, my divine spiritual court, allowed me to see TJ. This is not the first time. I was able to walk with him along the creek. At one point, I looked across to focus on what I really wanted, and it seemed as if the creek got wide and deep. And then I remembered I'm not out here alone, and I don't have to try to cross a deep and wide creek when it's really a small stream I can just walk through. So have no fear. We sat down along the path. He said I'm gonna have to rest sometime. He said that as we were smoking. LOL. But he said to always know I'm not alone. And he's there to guide me along. But he said to always know I'm not alone. And he's there to guide me along and reassure me it's a small stream, not a deep and wide creek. What I saw on the other side was the nail shop, nail stuff. So whatever that may be. I was also prompted by TJ to text Dad. TJ just told me thank you. Ashe. You're always welcome, dear brother, and I love you so much. No fear. No fear. So overwhelmingly powerful and surprisingly calm. I'm moving more in my powers. I'm moving more in me of creation, not me of earth. I want to be about my Father's business. This next one is from October 10th, 2022. You be doing it to me, Spirit. You be doing it to me. This is from October 10th, 2022. I came to the realization and understanding earlier this evening that we have a generational curse on my mom's side because someone used their gift of magic for the wrong thing. And as the oldest under the elders in my family, it's up to me to break that curse so that we can live back in the royal glow and heavenly light that we once had. That was ours by birthright. Someone messed that up. Little did they know I would come along and be the one to stand at the ready and fight and make sure our generational curse is, stays, and will forever be broken. Ashe, ashe, ashe. On December 17th, am I just stuck here? I guess so. On December 17th, 2022, he said, "This is what happens when you doubt me. Trust your source. Trust your magic." He put his finger to my chest and said, "Don't doubt me," as in he is me. Right on my heart. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt my magic, because my magic is working, and it's a beautiful dark magic. That is why I'm the perfect warrior. Don't abuse my magic and don't doubt my magic. Trust my frequency. That's what I heard just now. Trust my frequency. I give all praise and honor, respect, and adoration, reverence, and glory to my ancestors, my spirits, and the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I'm going to read. This is from February 1st, 2023. My dad received the word about me from a priest. I received a word about me from a security guard. The priest and security guard received the word about me from God. The security guard told me, Spirit just told me that's how the priest knew. Even though he wasn't given my name nor who I was to Dad. Dad just said he knew someone, God today. Am I reading this? I guess I am reading this. I did not proofread. I didn't skim this either. But you see I'm reading this. All right. This is also from February 1st, 2023. I dreamt recently that I was sketching. Not only sketching, but drawing. I was sitting outside surrounded by greenery. I don't remember a lot of dreams, but it stood out. I was asked on my altar about designing or the business, and I couldn't decide. The nail shop business. But my heart keeps wanting to draw. I've been feeling inspired, and I haven't felt inspired in years. I'm loving the freedom the inspiration brings, and knowing I can draw what I'm seeing in my mind. Earlier today, one of the messages I was given was to draw. Design. No one will buy your idea if you don't draw your idea. I can't get sketching and drawing out of my mind and imagination. A spot outside with my sketchbook, surrounded by greenery, is where my mind goes to find peace. Well, I just had class. Vicky did a special recording, and it was uploaded. It was called Coming Attractions. Vicky talked about how our imagination was evidence of things unseen, of coming attractions. Your imagination is a spiritual bank. Your imagination is what Spirit has intended for you. I immediately thought of the message Spirit gave me earlier. that I can be a designer without a degree. I can have an actual gift, and if I hone that gift, I can make money doing something I love. Today has been a very high spiritually charged day, and I welcome it. That was 2023. Today is Friday, December 6th, 2024. I read things for the first time today that I literally haven't read since I wrote them. And to read it now, especially reading, because I skimmed these. I'm not even going to flex. I didn't fully read these through. Spirit just told me what I was doing. That there were certain things in certain periods. And I skimmed. And Spirit was like, this is it. This is it. And like the last time I did it, there was like a bonus one that I had to read. And it... Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different. And if you've heard me talk on this, then you've heard me mention different aspects of my journey. And to hear me talk now and what I just read, I don't even know who she is with some of that stuff that I wrote. And it's so hard and it's so painful. And it's very sad. But then to hear the progression. You heard the dates on these. You've heard me say Vicky's name, my dad. TJ is my brother. And he no longer walks this earthly plane. Can I just leave that there, Spirit? I get to just leave that there. I realized in reading this. See, this is the power of journaling, writing things down. I realized in reading this today that I've said some powerful shit. I've said some powerful shit. And in reading this and then listening to what I'm doing now, I've talked about the spiritual bank. I had no idea I wrote it down. The course of my journey has been one of, it's just amazing. And like I said earlier, I've got books. Right now, I've in front of me, what's under here? what's in there. Nothing's in there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books in my notebook that I write in these days that I bought this and I didn't know why I was buying it. I thought it was going to be for one thing, but Spirit was like, it's not for what you're needing a book for, but you need this book. The front of this book says you are here to do incredible things, brave things, bold things, things that only you can do. I bought this and it sat empty for about a year. What I wrote, and because I was just reading this because it's open right now. And I just literally, when Spirit gives me something to write down, it's my journal, it's my spiritual book. It's all one thing because it's all the same thing. When I write in my journal, I'm convening with Spirit. And I just realized reading some of the stuff that I just read that I was letting Spirit talk to me. I literally was writing outside of myself, telling myself, oh man. So I am, how do I want to put this? I hold myself accountable. In my book right now, on the page I'm looking at, it says, show examples of how what you do in the dark comes to light. I have your words tell a story. Look at what you've already written. Today is for you. Never question yourself on the impact you make in people's lives. And the last thing I wrote, this was yesterday, was I'm addicted to my higher self. I'm addicted to my higher self. I remember writing that yesterday. Oh man, that feeling is coming back right now when I say I'm addicted to my higher self. I do this because I want to show you that although you're going down your path and your reasons and your journey has been different than mine, your life has been different than mine, I do this to show you that I'm a real person, just like you. And I've gone through some real shit in my life that has made me question. But then I have also changed my life. And I'm I am living a life of happiness that I never, ever thought that I knew existed for me. I don't come for money. I don't have a back. This is raw. This is real. I'm the person you see in the store, the person checking out behind you in line. I'm your neighbor. I'm the person dropping off your mail. I'm the person who delivered your package today. I'm the person who you passed at the water cooler. I'm the person who you saw sitting at the stoplight. I don't want you to feel alone or that no one can understand you or that the weight of your journey, no one has experienced weight. I want you to know that when I say that I'm here and that I understand, and that I feel your energy through the universe, and baby, it's okay. I just need for you to keep moving along this journey. I mean that. When I say that I appreciate you, baby, I mean that. Spirit, I thank you. Spirit, I thank you. This has been For Me Too today, family. This has been For Me Too. I'm going to take this Me Too and I'm about to Me Too my ass. Something with it. Because I have come so far. And even though I have so much further to go, where I have come is worth celebrating. And I hope you realize that within yourself too. So, Divine Intuition. It's Divine Intuition Podcast, depending on where you're listening to me on. Those eyes are mine. I have one eye on Spotify and the other eye on YouTube. I'm a real person. Giving you real shit because I've gone through real life. So, I love you, family. I appreciate you. Write it down. I need to go back and read this. I done said some powerful I need to read this. Enjoy your day today. You are the best part of your day, baby. I promise you. You're the best part of your day. You're not a mistake. You're not. You have a purpose. I love you, baby. Peace.